when did you first realise you wanted to be a footballer?
Since the first time I touched the football, that's when I realised I fell in love with the game, and I had my grandpa that was a really good influence for me. He's a big fan for Barcelona Football Club, and he's always been there supporting me, taking me to training, and just helping me.
Yeah, so you obviously, so your grandfather had a big part to play in that.
Yeah.
So, what about your father? Did your father influence your love of football at all?
Nah, not really. He was more of a basketball fan.
Okay, okay.
So,
when you realise, oh my God, Dad loves basketball, I love football. How did that feel?
it felt weird because if I like one sport and my dad likes another one, he couldn't really help me because he didn't know much about football. He know more about basketball, so it was hard. And so.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine, absolutely. So anyway, children dream about being football stars, like, superstars, like players like Ronaldo and Messi. When did it start to become real for you? Now, when did you realise, or first realise, how competitive the sport was and the effort you need to put in to be a star?
As I said, my grandpa always used to tell me to get to the top is so hard. You always have to work hard. So since the first time I was playing football, always training hard, doing my best, and yeah.
So what's training hard mean? What does it mean to you to train hard?
So every training practice, even when you're not training, just doing it in your own time. Just you might be practicing skills, free kicks, shooting, just different, drills so you can improve in your game.
Yeah, most kids don't like the idea of doing drills. I mean, they find it boring. I mean, how do you feel about drills?
Nah, I do it. I find it like I improve with it. I just go to a park, grab some cones, and I just train with myself or if I'm with my mate. So I just do it.
Brilliant. I mean, I think we talked about it earlier about the fact that, when I played football as a kid, I played up against the wall. That was the best I had. I mean, I didn't have any mates to play with. Whatever, maybe my mates weren't into football. Possibly that's probably one of the reasons why. So I would literally be bouncing the ball up against the wall, and that was my player. That was my partner, as it were, a wall. Have you ever played up against a wall, should I say? Have you played up against a wall? Is that what you do?
Yeah, in the park, definitely. Some of them, had graffiti, like they had like a goal, and I just used it. And I just used it like, the post, and I used to shoot like close to the post and stuff. So, improve my,
So the ball bounces back to you as well.
Yeah, bounces back to me.
Yeah, perfect. Right, great. You have to have that kind of spirit and drive to be a footballer. I mean, without that, I don't think, I think I'd tell you straight up, you're in the wrong sport if you think you're going to just walk into it overnight. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
From what I've learned, it's it's one thing to having a dream, but then to make it happen, it's a complete different thing entirely.
Yeah, that's right.
So having that drive and determination really helps. Anyway, we know you're a fantastic player. I've seen some of the trophies, pictures of you carrying trophies, and that takes something. Okay, so tell us a little bit about the teams you've played for and the medals you've won.
For the first team I ever played for, it was in Spain. It's called Pont Marina, and the first season I ever played there, scored like 100 goals in one season, and I got like the top goal scorer in the season. And then I changed teams to another one called Peña Anguera, and then we went to this tournament that was sponsored by Adidas, and we were the underdog team. No one like really thought we were gonna win it, so we went there and we won the cup, and
Wow.
felt really great. I was the captain.
Oh, amazing.
So yeah, it was...
That's seriously, that's impressive, because it's one thing being on the team, but being the captain, it's almost like you orchestrated the whole thing. You made that happen. Yeah. And what's it like telling university teammates to pull their socks up? I mean, when the team, other players start flagging, what do you have to do? Can you describe that?
Just support them. Just encourage them to like next game would be better, or if in the right moment, just be like, yeah, next time, next chance. You'll get it in, you'll score next time, next pass will be better. And then just helping them.
Brilliant.
Just never being down. Yeah.
Fantastic. No. No, because when we think about kids today, and we kind of imagine them, I mean, I don't know. There's great stories about what young kids are achieving through the internet and through opportunities that are there. But there's also very negative stories about young black people, especially in England. And I want to touch on, you're not from England originally.
Yeah.
So, but the culture in Spain, are there problems there with the youth? How hard is it? Could we have problems here where kids are finding that they're getting involved in drugs, they're getting involved in crime? Did you ever experience any of that? Is that something you've?
Nah, because when I was playing football in Spain, I was really young. So at those times, I just had my grandpa that used to take me everywhere, so I wasn't really out in the streets. So, yeah, my grandpa helped me not being anywhere, just football, school, and then just home. And then that really helped me not being out. Obviously, I'm out to go train with my friends and stuff, but not just out doing the drugs and bad stuff. So, yeah.
So when you hear stories like about young people here and the things that they face, I mean, how does it make you feel? Because then they don't have. I mean, not they don't have. Some young kids don't have those goals. They don't have those. They may have had those dreams, but sadly along the way, who knows what happened. How do you feel about those young kids who get drawn into crime and into a life that's not good?
Really impacting because right now I've seen mates, my friends, that are really good, but they're just doing things that they don't have to be doing. So it's like I do my thing and they do their thing. We both might be in the same team, but when I go home, I might do different things to him. So he might be in the streets, I'm going home, just eating, going to sleep. Next day, same thing. Some of them just stay out and just know.
Do you feel that they could, that maybe they don't have the right role models?
Yeah, that's probably, they don't have the right role models.
You want to play football?
Yeah, I want to play football. Yeah, that's
Okay.
my goal.
No, great, fantastic. So where are you from originally?
I'm from Spain, Barcelona. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a great place, and you played for these great teams and so forth. So obviously we're going to touch on the journey coming to the UK, because that's cause, you're here in the UK now, you're on our shore, so it's like we want to talk about that a little bit. So you came to the UK to play football, or did you not come to the UK to play football? Why have you come to the UK? To play football, or what was the reason you came here?
One day my mum just came to me and my sister, and she told us the UK is really good. It would be really good for us, big opportunities, and she sat us down. She told us why she wants to go to the UK, and we said, yeah, I like what you said. Yeah, I don't mind it. Obviously, it's just gonna be me, my mum, my sister. No other people from the family. It's just gonna be us three, not knowing anyone. Just here.
Did your mum come here because of work and because of the or was it because it was harder? Because when people say opportunities, it's like it's like, okay, we're going somewhere to make a better life for ourselves, and that's kind of was it to make a better life for yourself?
Yeah, better life, yeah.
Because so what was it like in Spain? What was life like in Spain?
Life was good, just just in general, like work wise, like people were not taken, like it was just cutting people and.
Oh, you mean people being made redundant?
Yeah, and my mum didn't want to get to that stage and just get stopped, so she just decided to move and get on with a better life in the UK.
So that's so it's it's a better course. Obviously, that's what you aim for. We all aim for that, and clearly in the UK, if you've got the right attitude, right everything, there is anyone can make it here. That's the great thing about England. You came here a few times though. You came before. Was it to play for another team? You mentioned QPR, was it?
Yeah. I just came. One of my mum's friends helped me to get a trial there, and I went to the trial. Obviously, I wasn't really used to the football in the UK, so I just came with my stuff from Spain, knowing what I know. And when I came over, I seen like people my age that was just really big. At that time, I was really small, and they were big, strong, And then seeing me, I was really small, and like I was doing the trials at keep here for 6 to 8 weeks, and at the end they told me like they can't take me because I'm really small and not strong enough. And then that really like, put me off, it was just really hurt me because I was really doing well in Spain, and I came over thinking, yeah, like another opportunity for me, so I can carry on, towards my goal, that is just being a like professional footballer.
So do you think that's going to be different this time round?
It shouldn't, because I know I'm capable of doing it.
What I mean is I'm talking about now you're much taller now than you were back then. You're not as small.
Growing now, I'm much taller. If it was this time now, I think they would definitely take me. Much bigger.
Okay, so obviously that's something for the future. You're thinking in your mind now, is it something like would you consider playing for another club? Because right now you're playing for a team.
Yeah, it's called Ace Academy.
Okay.
It's in London, based around Edmonton Green. And there, yeah, it really helped me. That's when I came over and I started playing for them. That's when I realised.
How did they find you? How did you get into this team?
Actually, before that team, my mum, she was like searching, and we found this team called Stride Sports.
Okay.
And I started playing through them, and then I just stopped playing for them. And then one day, that coach texted me and he said, "Do you want to come over to this team and just try and just play for them?" I was like, "Cool, I'll come." Obviously, me being from Luton all the way to London, it was like almost 2 hours travel by train, bus, and going there every day, training, gym, practicing with the football and stuff. It was hard because I might be going at 8 o'clock, training starts, and then I might not be coming back till like 12. So it's hard.
Yeah, so 12, and now how are you getting back? Are you getting back in? Are you getting lifts back?
Nah, no lifts. Train. Sometimes I might have to wait 1 hour for a train or half an hour, and then I'm just there. Obviously, I had one of my mates that I told him if he wants to come with me. We started going together, because at that time I was going on my own. I was only about 15, 16, and then we were going together, both of us, going there every time. It was like 4 times a day, 4 times a week, and then Saturday we might have a match, or maybe we don't, and then if it's not a match we have a training, so it'd be 5 times we'd be going to London. And obviously it's the cost and everything. I was just grinding it.
Of course, exactly. So of course you're going to find it hard to do that. Yeah, I mean I think that's kind of one of the biggest difficulties you're going to find. I mean, but when we think about difficulties to get to the dream, to make these things happen, we mentioned before about your father being a basketball player. How much did he feature in your life growing up?
Not a lot, because he was there when I was small, like maybe till 4 or 5. And then at that time, I just recently started playing football, and I told him, I like football. He told me, "Nah, I'm a basketball fan," and it's always a clash between me and him, because he couldn't help me because he just was so concentrated on his basketball. So then obviously my grandpa came, and he was the one that really helped me and stuff. So yeah.
So, yeah, but what was it like not having a dad in your life though?
It was hard.
Do you want to tell me us a bit more about that?
Yeah, obviously, I've seen friends that they have that father figure. I've never had that. I've always had my mum. My mum, she was the dad and the mum, So I've never really seen that part of having the dad and, having his, saying and telling me you should do this, you should do that. It's always more from the woman's side. My mum wasn't really football fan, so she couldn't really tell me this is good, this is bad, so I never knew. Always it was my grandpa, but obviously when I moved to the UK, my grandpa wasn't there, so I had to do it all on my own, travelling, everything, and then yeah.
And so, but not only that, so you've not had the father figure there. You're pretty much the man of the house.
Yeah.
And you're having to, you come to the UK because your mum believed it was a good time to come here. That took you away from opportunities in Spain, effectively.
Yeah.
So, it's like you've had your, pretty much a big part of your opportunity has been taken away, realistically, leaving Spain.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel, knowing that you've walked away from this great opportunity in Spain?
If I think back, sometimes, I'm thinking if I would have stayed, could have been like before, like years back. And if I'm thinking I could have helped the family at that stage, but obviously if I was young, I couldn't get paid at that time. So before I left Spain, I had like a team that scouted me that's called Europa, and then they were always like calling my mum, telling them like, don't go, just keep your son here. But my mum just, we already spoke about it, we said we're all gonna go together, and then that opportunity left, so I had to come here with no team and just find a new one. And it was really hard for me.
So, but I get that, but you said to me that one of the things that one of the reasons why you came wasn't just because of that. You came because you want to be here, you want to be there for your mum now.
Yeah.
You want to, and I found that really kind of heartfelt, because it reminded me of myself, how I was as a child. I mean, everything I did was for my mother, and that connection was so important. I come from a broken family, so I know seeing my mother struggle, that broke me. But it kept me. I go to work, and it was all about coming back home, giving my mum this money. So your desire is it centered around that, this idea of wanting to achieve so that you can help your family? Is this what it's about?
Yeah, definitely. I want to help my mum. She's helped me so much for everything. I just want to give it back to her and my sister. She's always been like good support and everything. So I just want to give it back to them. Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. But the last thing I want to ask you is what happens now? What's the plan? What's next for Jalen?
Right now, just carry on. Never stop, never give up. I know I'm gonna be a footballer because I work hard for it. I just wanna come out Luton. I just wanna help my mum have that big house. Had that dream since small. I just wanna do that for my mum and my sister. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Obviously, at the moment, I'm working just to help my mum. But as soon as I get my car and stuff, I can just go around. Like at the moment, if I want to go to trials and stuff, I have to take train. It's really far. Sometimes I'm gonna have to go to like Wimbledon, and then take me a while, like maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes when I can go by car. And then it just takes me like half an hour. It's quicker for me. It's more helpful having a car, Yeah.
So even living in London sounds like the best ticket for you, really. Being in. So, but there are teams obviously up north. You've got the Manchester United teams. So literally, it's all about trials, isn't it? It's all about you got to get to trials.
Yeah, trials
And
people.
yeah, you got to get to trials, and and if you get those trials, it works out. Then sky's the limit for Jalen. Well, Jalen, I'm looking out for you, my friend. I believe that from what I've seen, that you've got great potential. And thank you. You seem so upbeat, even with what you've gone through, the adversity you've been through. You still seem so upbeat. You've not let it get to you, and that's something it's admirable. It's great to see. It's great to be here. So thank you very much for this.
Thank you to you.